Okay, so I wanted to have a dialogue with you. And I know that the title of the video probably got your attention and you're like, well, what is he talking about? Don't let them steal your crypto. All right. Look, I've been doing this for a long time. I've been covering crypto. In January, it will be 5 years here on YouTube and on X. And I've seen a few things. I'm also north of 50 plus years old, 56 to be exact. I've been around the investing block a few times and I am not an expert. I will tell you that I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not a professional, stock trader, crypto trader. I'm just a guy who's here every single day in the trenches with you. And I want to give you a little bit of my wisdom here if you are so inclined to listen. Because when we're in times like this, where we're in times where, in essence, we're in a consolidating market, really since July, the market has been going sideways, if not somewhat trending down a little bit. But for the most part, been consolidating, kind of going sideways. People get restless. People start to make mistakes. People start to screw up. And I don't want that to happen to you. And so, why I wanted to make this video and why I wanted to have this dialogue with you, this real quick dialogue with you, is just to give you a warning. Okay. Is that I firmly believe there is a large contingency of companies that are essentially out to steal your crypto. And what I mean by that is if you look at the news out there and you look at what big financial companies, the big ones, the Schwabs, the Merrill Lynches, the Fidelities, and the JP Morgan and all those guys, if you look at what they say, they still are sending a message where they don't really like crypto, but that's changing. But they have been saying that there were times just a year ago they were like crypto is horrible. You shouldn't be invested in it. But what you didn't know is behind the scenes they were buying. They were buying Bitcoin. They were buying crypto, but they were publicly messaging a different thing altogether. What is this relevant to you as far as stealing your crypto? I'm going to get to that point. Okay. Is that all businesses are in business to make a profit. I realize that that's a very, very vanilla, very kindergarten statement to make, but it is true. Okay. Is that I believe fundamentally is that Wall Street wants to run you out of your crypto right now because ultimately they want to sell it back to you and they want to make their fees. They want you to buy it from them. Okay. And they've for all intents and purposes have really been locked out of crypto until kind of now. That legislation and those laws are changing whereby they can actually sell it to you. And you'll notice that when they can actually sell you a crypto product, it's all of a sudden okay. This Bitcoin thing, it's actually okay. That XRP thing, the ETF, whatever, it's okay. You know why it's okay? Because they can make a profit off of you, period. Now, look, I'm not saying that you shouldn't buy your crypto at some point in time from some, big Wall Street company. That's up to you. Me, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to buy and have custody of my own keys and all those kind of things. We've talked about that. But the real message here is that when we're in a market like we are now, there is you look around at all the news, it is pretty much not great having to do with crypto. And do I think that there's a group of people in a back room somewhere that are conspiring to steal your crypto? No, that's not what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is that you can see it if you're looking. You can see that the tide is starting to turn. Wall Street is coming out with more and more, offerings, and now you can use your 401k to buy crypto and things of it, all blah blah blah, right? And they're starting to say, okay, this company is saying, well, we will now give you the ability to get to custody your Bitcoin if you want to buy it and so forth. The tide's turning, and that's good in a certain stance. Here's why it's good. It's going to bring a lot more investors into crypto, which we need. We need millions and more investors. We need trillions of dollars, and that will unlock that. But what I'm saying to you now, you're here in crypto now, is don't let the apathy in the market and don't let the consolidating market or some random talking head who's out there talking about how, Bitcoin is going to go to zero or whatever random crap they're spewing today. Don't let it run you out of crypto. Don't let it dissuade you from the path you're on. Be your own North Star, right? Be your own guiding light. And what I mean by that is look at why you invested in crypto originally. I say this all the time. What is your why? My why is my wife, my son, my family. Okay. What is your why? Why are you invested in Bitcoin, XRP, Ethereum, Cardano, whatever it may be, meme coins, whatever your flavor is? And stay true to that. Don't let them steal your crypto because they want to. They want to run you out of crypto until they can all gather up and say, it's now safe. It's now wonderful to buy crypto. It's now the coolest thing on the planet to own crypto. And oh, by the way, buy it from us. Is what they're doing evil? No, not necessarily. It's just business. Okay. The world goes round because of profits. All companies are in business to make a profit. Every single company on the planet, for-profit companies. And you have to know that and just be aware of that. I mean, Coinbase makes a profit. Crypto.com makes a profit. Decentralized exchanges make profits. Everybody makes a profit. But the key is that you stay in for your own reasons to help you achieve your profits. That's the key. And to do that, you have to navigate sometimes troubled waters and murky waters. And that's really my message. Don't let them steal your crypto. Don't get apathetic. Don't let your emotions or the fact that there's nothing going on right now to make you believe that for the rest of eternity, there's never going to be anything going on. Don't let that become a pervasive thought. Don't let them run you out of crypto. Don't let yourself run you out of crypto. Now, if you need to sell your assets for some reason because you have to pay the rent or put food on the table, whatever, that's obviously your call, right? But just have a plan and just stay true to your vision, your objective, your plans to help you change your life. That's the key. Okay. Thanks for giving me a few minutes. Thanks for watching. See you.